Hello, my dear crafters. I have a fan of things to show you today, and it's going to be a quick tutorial, something very easy to make with a new product by SPELLBINDERS called Postage Stamps. It might look like it's just a die set, but it's not. It's something very special and unique. You can make something like this. That's what we're building today. And the tutorial is on how to make picture frames for friends and family. If you have a picture of them, you can put it here, or you can use inserts like this one, the one we're using today. And just make, a beautiful image here. I have another one that I made very flowery too. Grow with me, easy to send to your friends. So basically what it is a picture frame that you put on your table. And you can make this all year long with pictures for spring, for Christmas. Here are some Christmas examples. Use any image you have. I'm actually sending this one to my friend who took care of my dog when I was traveling. So it's a picture frame so she can have it. And I love that it's small. Just so you know, the size here is 2 1/4 by 3, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. You can send a whole bunch of those. You can make it into a tag like I did with this one here. And here's another one, Christmas, it's a Christmas one too. So you can just put it on the table like that. So that's the tutorial today. We're making these picture frames, but these things can also be just 2 examples of cards. I know we all love to make cards. You can use them as focal point for your cards as well. So let me show you the 3D embossing folder, embossing and cut folder, and then I'll show you how to make these. You won't believe how easy it is. So the 3D embossing folder is part of the Holiday Magic collection. This one is called Postage Stamps. And you might remember last week I showed you the wax seals from the same collection. They also look like stamps. See? Make sure to see this tutorial here. But this week, what I'm going to show you is how to work with this 3D embossing folder. Basically, when you look at it, it looks like a regular embossing folder, but it's not. It's actually very, very cool and unique because it comes with these dies here. You have 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom, because then it gives you a few options, and let me show you those. If you want to cut just the frame like this, and this will be empty, you use 2 of them, and this is what you come up with. So if you use it like this, that's what you get. But if you remove this inside die here, then you have a solid thing, see? Like this and like this. It's solid. There is nothing here, so you can just glue an image there. And then, of course, for the inside, when you choose, you find a paper that you like and you decide where you want to cut. And what you do is you use this die to cut because it's going to be the perfect size. That's what I did with this animal here. I use this die and it glues perfectly in size. So that's what you have to do depending on what you want. If you want the frame, you use both. If you don't, then you remove the inside die, and then you're going to have a solid image. Today we are going to remove it because we're going to make this beautiful stand. These are a kind of like a picture frame that stands on your table, and it's a great gift. It's a great item for craft fairs as well. You can just decorate it, make it like a decoration piece, or you can do something all year long, and that's the great thing about this 3D embossing folder. So this would be great for spring as well. It depends. And I even did one for my dog sitter. I'm going to send this one to her. That's a picture of my cute dog. I put some pearls here on the corners. So I'm going to send this one, and you just press it, send it through the mail. Great gift, great way to send some pictures and a miniature thing. So that's what we're making today. I'm showing you how to make that. So basically what we're going to do is I want to make if you want, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove these because I'm not making this oval one. I'm going to make this shape here. So basically, what you do is you just add the paper like this, close, and then you pass it through your machine. That's all you need to do, okay? So I'm going to do that. I will come back and I will show you the process. So I'm back, and when I got there, I found some of these inserts that were just laying around on my stash. You know, when you have the paper pads that come with inserts, and I found one, guys, that fit perfectly here. So that's what I used instead of that, the green paper that I showed you before. So what you need, so here it is, and I want to show you, see? It cut perfectly, it fit perfectly for the size, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another one of these, okay? These great for mass producing. So I'm done with that. And what else do you need to make these photo frames for your table? All you need is 2 more, because I cut 2 more. Use cardstock, okay, not flimsy paper, because you want it to stand. And these are very sturdy, as you can see here, because I used cardstock. So it lasts and it stands up. So you need 3 pieces. The front, and this is going to go on the back. We're going to glue this on the back to make it sturdier, like that. And then we're going to add this. And before we do that, I just want to make a little scoring line here, just for the hinge, like this one is half. Let me just go closer. You don't need a scoring board, you can just fold it, guys, but ½ an inch is good. I'm gonna do here. So just do like a little scoring line, and that's all we need. We are done. Basically, what we need to do now is glue everything together, and we'll be done. And that's why I said this is so great for mass producing. So I always make sure to go really close to these edges here, because you don't want this to not glue. This, you know, that's what makes it look like a postage thing. So I go inside like that, and then put some glue everywhere else. So basically, we just kind of sandwich the thing, sandwich it in place. We're going to press with my bond folder. This is just to make it a little sturdier, because those inserts are not made of cardstock. And I wanted to make sure, I don't want to press too much because it's embossed, and I don't want the embossing to go away. So there you are, we have the front ready. And remember, we did the scoring line here. All we're going to do is just lightly fold, and that's all we're going to put glue on, because we don't want the whole thing glued, of course. We just want this top. It's gonna be like a hinge. So this is the top here, top with the top. We're going to glue just the top of this little paper. So right here. How easy is that, guys? This is so amazing for gifts. You can, instead of sending a card, a Christmas card, you can send pictures of your family, or if you have a get-together, you can send pictures of your friends who came to the party. And that's it, guys. So that's the hinge, and it stands in place. I'm just gonna fold a little more, and it stands in place like that. How easy was that? But this embossing folder is amazing. You can make all kinds of things with it. Here's my beautiful dog. I want him to be part of the video because you guys hear him sometimes. You're familiar, especially with the door opening. So that's what that's it for today. I hope you enjoy it, and please subscribe to my channel, okay? Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.